We think of our schools as a home for reading, writing, arithmetic, and other academic endeavors. But the state of Georgia is now spending education dollars to help students with issues like clothes, food, and housing. The state plans to spend $1 million on centers that will help students with non-academic matters. Why? The Georgia Department of Education pointed us to studies that show issues like hunger, mental health, or a lack of proper clothing can be barriers that keep students from learning. One study lists a student's physical and mental health among the top 10 educational issues for Georgia.
We have to help them with those things, those social and emotional needs, before we can deal with their cognitive needs.
A handful of local school systems have already opened places like the Marietta Student Life Center. The state wants more places like it inside Georgia schools. This one is inside Marietta High School. Students have access to clothing, food, and counseling where they can discuss problems at home or other issues.
We have group therapy in this room. We also have individual therapy.
They want the help, and they don't, in times past, they haven't had the opportunity to ask for it.
There is tutoring and workshops that help students with college applications or resumes. The state is working now to explore where to locate new centers and will base the services there on the needs of students in a particular area. The centers won't rely on the school bell. They'll be open before, during, and after the school day.